Again, I want to look at today's Battlefield. All right, Battlefield is not a game that you could just buy like in a shop, unless it's like a specialty game shop, and that's maybe an if, you know. It's a really simple game. There's 2 decks. What it is, it's war with a mix, like I Declare War, with a mixture of like cards have different abilities, you know. Then you have a graveyard and stuff like that, like other trading card games. But this is all in one. There are different versions of this. I got the medieval one, kind of like that, but apparently their Civil War version is very popular. And here's a typical layout of the game, right? So draw pile. What's that? Graveyard. Survivors. Graveyard goes face down. Survivors go face up. You battle in the middle. You lie down your 3 cards first. You got a modifier card if it comes up. That was the 4th card. I don't know what the 4th card is. Oh, the 4th card thing is an event card. So you would lay out your cards. Give you a sample run. So I'm blue. I would lay out my 3 cards. We'll say that this no, here's an event card already. Now these weren't shuffled, so I got crosswinds plus C. A crosswind is a disadvantage to all archers in play on both sides. Give +2 to everyone except archers during this battle. Play this card beside the battlefield and then play another card immediately. So we put this one on the side, put a new card out. Play this card beside your battlefield. After your opponent's cards are all drawn, you may arrange your opponent face out on the battlefield in a position you like before any. Okay, immediately draw another card. So you see, cards have actions that you have to use. All right, these aren't shuffled properly. These cards have actions on them. Some of the cards have actions on them again that you have to resolve straight away. So here's the archer, and how the other card was saying, the crosswinds, is given +2 to everyone on. Oh, what's this? Play this card. All right, so here's another one of those. The red one. Oh, I had it already. Just had the wrong color out. And again, this is the wrong color out too. So here goes my cards laid out again. I fixed that mix-up I had there between the red and the blue. I didn't realize that until a second ago. We have our 2 modifiers at the same as before. The crosswinds, which the +2 to everyone except for archers. And then you're going to play this card beside the battlefield. After your opponent's cards are all drawn, you may rearrange your cards face up, right? On any position you like. All right, so we got these. This is the modifier for this card. It gave this one 5 and this one 5. So then the opponent draws. All right. He's got an archer. He's got a modifier. So again, it's the same one that I got. That Spy C+ here, Spy C+. All right, so here's a mercenary. Play another card immediately. Whenever you get that play another card immediately, you just put the other one on top of it. Play another card immediately. I got another mercenary. And then I got a squire. If one of your knights has been killed and a king is presently on the field, this card can be promoted to the rank of knight. All right. So this being that I have to keep drawing cards from the mercenary, plus C, I guess, plus card, this is giving me 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points on this column. You have to play 3 columns, right? So these columns will be worn against one another. And then here's a paladin. I got 11 on that one. Now, the first hand, you show your cards, right? The second hand, you draw cards, but you don't show them. Shit, I'm seeing how this could be a good this could be actually a good solo game. So we're not showing these cards right here. Now for my blue ones, I'm gonna do the same, but I'm gonna look at them so I can show you how the game works. All right, this one's got an action. +2 to all other cards in play. Play another card immediately. So everything got +2. Play another card immediately. Here's a mercenary. Plus card. Play another card immediately. So whenever you play another card immediately, you're just adding points on to your power. So here I got a knight. All right. So essentially, what I'm trying to do is, without showing the other person my deck, right? Like you'd be looking at theirs like this. You're trying to figure out how to arrange these new cards, in a sense, to beat your opponent's column, your opponent's deck. All right, from my understanding of the game. So I'm going to say that this one, since I got +2 from that cleric, this is now worth 7, and this is worth 10. So here's 17 points. That's got a paladin with a power of 11. But I'm going to leave it here just for the sake of the game. So after we see what they got, he's got a mercenary, which he plays another card straight away. Now he's got a swordsman. So that actually took him out to 6, 7, 8. And that took him out to 19, right? 11, 12, yeah, 19. And this had 17, right? Because I had +2. So this guy just won this column. And this column would go into my grave pile. Into the graveyard or whatever. And this card will go into his survival. It is his survival pile. Now this one, I'm going to say, I doubt this one's going to beat it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this hand to this hand. Right, we're going to keep this like this. Now we're going to look at this guy's card, because right now he's got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 6 is 18. And then I got 12, right? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I got 27 on here. So I beat this guy's hand. So these go to my survival pile, and these go to his graveyard. The last hand, believe it, and he had a spearman there, so he had a 7. And I have, remember, I had +2, so I have 7 plus 8, 15. So the 15 beats that. Boom. This goes into his graveyard. This goes into my survival pile. Wait. So this was played already. So this, any cards that are played, the event cards go into your graveyard. All right. I could actually use his event card here to move his cards around, but in reality, when I was looking at it, there was nothing that they could really be done. This goes here. And then the game would then continue. You would draw another 3, right? Look, stop now. All your cards on the battlefield are defeated and moved into the graveyard immediately. All your opponent cards are moved to the reinforcements pile. Clear the field and begin a new battle. So that's cool, because that came out as one of the first cards, but it has cards like this in there where you could be really kicking some butt, and then suddenly, boom, you get that card and the game's over. That one particular round is over. Once you run out of cards, you start taking cards from your survival pile until you have no more cards. Once you have no more cards left, I believe you lost. When you run low on cards near the end of the game, simply play as many cards as you can for the last couple of rounds. Eventually you get down to just a few cards, play them where you can, and hope for the best. So it doesn't really say, it doesn't give you an ending. But I'm assuming that once you run out of cards, you can't. You don't have any more plays, so you're out of the game. It's a 2-player game, but that's Battlefield. And again, this company has. You'd have to go to New Venture Games. These games are really cheap. $17 or $18 with shipping included, and it was like quick shipping. I got it like in 2 days, 3 days. Look it up, Battlefield, if you like. Oops. Publisher again, New Venture Games. It's a good, quick, easy to learn game with little monkey wrenches. You know, if you like card games and games where you got to put a little bit of strategy but not much into it. You know, like this is like you can play a quick game and you know it's not a big deal. You want to get the hell off the phone. You want to kill that screen. Something like Battlefield is a fantastic game. I from playing it now, just for that demonstration, I could see that it could be played solo. Solo mode, you might have to tweak a couple of things, especially like the event cards. I probably wouldn't use them. I might take them out and just play the game as it is, you know, apart from like that trader card and certain cards. But overall, it's a cool game. It's an interesting game. And kill that screen, people.